So I haven't vlogged in a long time and I wanted to make a video today because I felt like it was time. It's become increasingly more obvious the longer that I live and work in the workforce, and I do work with a lot of women, that women don't treat each other the way that they should. It's really upsetting, and I am not the pot calling the kettle black, or I guess I am the pot calling the kettle black because I'm a woman and I have been caught up in the whole cycle of how flawed we are as the female species. We really don't treat each other with the love and respect that we deserve. Women are amazing individuals capable of just unbelievable things. I mean, we grow humans inside of us, for goodness sakes. I just find on a regular basis now that women berate each other, and I think it's coming from a deep sense of, lack of self-esteem, and I think that women try to drag other women around them down in order to make themselves feel better, and I think this is a vicious cycle that we've gotten into. I am just disappointed on a daily basis by it. I, again, was stuck in that cycle before too, and I am trying so hard to spread the love. That sounds super generic, but I'm trying to spread this understanding that we need to be there for one another and lift each other up. We need to support each other, and if somebody is having a bad day or they're having issues, you need to try to look past that, because you don't know what's going on in the heart of another person. You don't know what's going on in the personal life of another person. Maybe instead of being such a bitch, you could ask them if there's something you can do for them, or if everything is okay. And then if at that point they're very guarded and protected and they turn down your help, then so be it. But you need to do that for not only yourself but the betterment of womankind. Honestly, it's not that hard to stop and take a deep breath. They have this saying that a moment of patience and a moment of anger saves you 1,000 moments of regrets, and I think that could not be more true, especially where I work, and I am very quick to anger. That is how I am wired. But I mean, over the last several years, I've worked really hard on myself, and other than driving like I have Tourette's syndrome, have worked really hard on that. I wish for women to do that. I don't know how. I don't know. It's going to be different in every woman's heart. But all I know is that for myself, every single day, I'm putting in an effort to make sure that I am not a part of that cycle. I am not a part of women talking poorly about one another and putting each other down. And I try to lift other women up. And, unfortunately, there are always going to be that term haters. There's always going to be haters that are going to try to drag you down because they are just miserable human beings, and for them to go a week without drama, I hate that word, but drama or some type of bullshit, they just cannot do it. Those are the kind of people that you just need to, believe it or not, be there for if they need you in a work capacity, and then brush that shit off and let that go, because there are so many more important things in life than petty drama and BS. And we're, so far as we know, we're only given this one life, and we really need to make it count. And that is on a day-by-day, minute-to-minute basis. And I kind of lost track of what I was talking about. But basically, what I really want and what I'm hoping that women do, and men, but women, because I'm a woman and that's the topic of this discussion, is that I'm really hoping that women take a second before they badmouth another woman, or anybody for that matter. Take a second and really look inside of yourself and find out why it is that you might be doing something like that. Because you know what? Usually when you are talking poorly about somebody else, it really does have more to do with you and how you feel and what's going on in your life than that actual person. People are a reflection of ourselves. How we treat people generally is like a mirror, and we really need to be cognizant of that and understand that. And I think if we did that, our lives would be happier overall on a day-to-day basis. So I don't know. I just spouting off advice, but I am I'm learning as I go, and I am definitely a work in progress. Nobody is perfect, but I just really ask that, tonight before you go to bed, that you say a prayer or meditate or do whatever it is that you do, and when you wake up tomorrow morning, wake up with fresh eyes and a clean heart and a soul with good intention, and do the very best that you can to let that light and that goodness shine out into the world. Be secure with who you are. You are flawed. We are all flawed. None of us are perfect. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. The only person that you have to be better than is the person that you were yesterday, and that is it. And you just have to work on the happiness in your own heart, because truly, if you're not happy in your own heart, you will never bring joy and happiness to another person. So I hope that you take this to heart. I will certainly do it too. I work on it every single day, and if you'd like to make any comments in the comment section below, it would be appreciated. If anybody actually ever sees this video, because it doesn't seem like anybody ever watches my videos. So, and I'm okay with that. I actually do this because it's a form of therapy for me, and I enjoy it. So I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful night and had a wonderful day, and y'all have a good evening. Okay, bye.